Well, konnichiwa, and welcome everybody to today's launch. Thank you all for coming along. I love launching new technology in Japan because you really appreciate miniaturization of technology and improvements in technology. So for example, we launched our robot here, we launched our hairdryer here. We also launched our very small cylinder cleaner that fitted into a small sheet of paper. And then we launched our first digital, slim, battery-operated cleaner here. Now, today, we're talking about a problem of hair. As you can see, it wraps around the brush bar, and it's very difficult to clean, to clear off, to cut off. So what we've developed are these cones that go like that in a cleaner head. In fact, I'll show you the cleaner head. There's the cleaner head. And the point is that it's a phenomenon that hair, when it wraps around here, migrates to the smaller end of the cone and just falls off. So you can then pick it up. And we put it into a cleaner head where you have 4 cones. There we are, there's 4 of them there. And the whole cleaner head is counter-rotating. So hairs can't stick to it, they just come off. The other thing we've done is to expose the edges of the cleaner head so that you can go right into the edge of a wall and clean right up close, because all that's touching the wall is these soft, fluffy bits. And we've got illumination, laser-like illumination, both at the front and the back. So when you go backwards, you can see the dirt you're picking up, and you can see that you've picked it all up, which is most important, because that's the whole point of it. Now, we're very keen on making things as small as possible. Well, you'll have noticed for our hairdryers that the motor is actually in the handle of the hairdryer, as it is on our Supersonic R here. So each of these, the Air Wrap, the original Supersonic Neural, and the Supersonic R, all have a diameter of 38 millimeters. And you're in fact holding the motor in your hand. We've now done another product that is also 38 millimeters in diameter. And it's the world's slimmest vacuum cleaner. It's also very light, and now I'm going to enjoy using it. So I've got some hairs in front of me here that I'm going to pick up. And then I can maneuver it very easily around all these objects. And because the brush bars are counter-rotating, the front ones are going forwards and the back ones are going backwards, firstly you get the best pickup in both directions, and as you can see I'm illuminated in both directions. But also there's no friction on the floor. The cleaner head literally is floating on the floor. So it's absolutely effortless. And I can go sideways, I can go backwards, I can go like that, I can go in any direction. And it's just very, very easy. And it's all in this stick. And I can go under things completely flat. And then it's away like that. Now, inside it is a new motor called the hypodemia motor, which is there inside the product. There. And it's exactly the same size as, or even slightly smaller, I think, than a 500 yen coin. But it's very powerful. It goes at 140,000 RPM. And as usual, our motors are getting smaller and smaller and even more powerful. And the good thing about very small motors is that they're very efficient. And of course, they use fewer materials. The speed is interesting because a Formula One car goes at about 16,000 RPM. A jet engine is about 16,000 RPM. This is 140,000 RPM. I mean, no one's made electric motors that go this fast before. This is a complete breakthrough. And this is the whole system. There are the counter-rotating brush bars. There's an electric motor in each one, and then a drive system going down each of these conical brush bars. And the dirt comes up here. It's separated, I'll talk about it in a moment, this linear system, into the motor. And there are the batteries there, and the control electronics. Now the filtration is a new system, a linear dust compression system. Now, I'm going to empty it into here to demonstrate how I empty it. As I'm emptying it, I'm pushing the dirt out, but I'm also wiping this shroud. So I can do it several times if I like. It's all very easy. And then I go back and put it onto the cleaner head, put it back on the dock. There's a hot swappable battery, and there's also a spare hot swappable battery on the dock being charged. So that's being charged at the same time as the main machine is being charged. We've got a new type of crevice tool with a swiveling end, which is useful for getting on the top of things. And we have what we call the hair screw tool, which again is conical, particularly good for dog baskets and things like that. But again, all the hairs come off the end of the conical shape and get sucked up into the vacuum cleaner. So you don't have to cut any hairs off that either. Now, this is our first intelligent, connected battery vacuum cleaner. And it's very important because it tells you, I mean, the information is displayed on the screen on the product, but on your phone, you can learn about maintaining your vacuum cleaner. You can learn about how to look after your batteries. So it gives you battery information, battery management help, a maintenance guide, and usage and care tips, and with lots of illustrations and how to do things. So in summary, here is the world's slimmest vacuum cleaner, and it's a delight to use. So I do invite you to go and test it out and try it out on a user course that we have next door. And I promise you, once you've used this, you won't go back to any other sort of vacuum cleaner. So thank you very much. Thank you for coming for the presentation, and it's very nice to see you all. Thank you.
A big thank you for joining the world premiere YouTube launch of the Dyson PencilVac. It's the world's slimmest vacuum cleaner, and of course the first to feature 4 fluffy conical brush bars to ensure that we can detangle even the longest hair. But above all, I think it just changes the way that you clean. It twists, it pivots, it flattens, it swivels, it gets just about anywhere and makes cleaning effortless. So it's available in Japan from today. Stay tuned to our social handles for all updates, and crucially, go and get your hands on it.